All right, what's going on, guys? Today's video, Apple just did their little, I forget what it's called. It's not WDC, but the other event. They did an update to the iPad, the Apple Pencil, the Magic Keyboard, and I don't remember what else because that was the main thing I focused on. But as an iPad user, I think now is a good time to upgrade, but let's get into it. I'm not gonna lie to you, the main thing I'm gonna focus on in this video is the iPad Pro because I edit everything I do is on the iPad Pro, and this is an older model. This is like the first iPad Pro. I think it's M1, maybe M1 or Intel still. I think it's M1 though. But I've had this thing for years, and I think it's finally time to upgrade. I was already thinking about it. I went to the website to go check everything out and see how what the cost was going to be. And before that's the big negative here is the model that I would need to replace that one is $2,000. And the reason being I know that is because when you go to the website, you click order now. I need the 13-inch model because the other one's 12.9. So I'm like, ooh, an inch different, not even an inch. Probably pick the silver color. So what I learned is the 256 and the 520 gigabyte don't give you the option for the nano texture glass, which I'm honestly curious if I even really need, because I'm 90% sure I'm gonna put a Paperlike on this because Paperlike is great. Figured to get the same model, 1 terabyte, that already taken it to $1,800. And for the nano texture glass, it bumps it up to 2,000. And I got to get a new Magic Keyboard because I doubt it's gonna fit the 12.9 inch. Is it worth it at $2,000 is the real question. And for me, yes, and I'm gonna explain why. Because number one, that iPad has lasted me years. I want to say, I don't even know. I don't even remember when I pre-ordered this one, but I don't remember when the M1 first came out. But if it's lasted me as long as the M1 to M4 would last me, that means this iPad, the next iPad, is gonna last me at least 4 to 5 years minimum, which makes this as kind of like an investment. Like, I could say happily I've probably made back the money that I've paid for the iPad throughout this time, but it's just $2,000 is a lot. I think the last one was only like 1,500, maybe 1,000. It was way different. It was maybe $1,000 cheaper, but you know, inflation. But yeah, I'm thinking about upgrading it. And one of the big things is faster GPU. I might go to the Apple store just to take a look at it and see, because it's also saying that this is the thinnest. And I'm like, the iPad wasn't really that thick to me, but if they were able to make that smaller, that's also a big improvement. That means it'll take up less space for travel, which is, yeah, I use my iPad a lot when I travel. So if it's thinner, that's great for me. I usually put it in like a protective thing, but if they're able to make it skinnier, that's just more space I'll have. And it weighs, I'm curious of how they made it. They made it bigger, but way less, which I think is cool. Nothing really changed. The camera is the camera. Like, yay, it has a camera. It's not the best. But the next thing I wanted to talk about was the Apple Pencil Pro, which I am also gonna probably end up getting. And the reason why, look, hold on. I still have my Apple Pencil, and I use that joint every day. I use my Apple Pencil. And the reason why I like the Apple Pencil a lot is because, I don't know, it's a different feeling. Like, I guess if you've never used an Apple Pencil, you wouldn't understand. But like, even scrolling, like navigating menus of it, it feels so much fluid and great. It makes you more productive somehow. I don't know how, but it makes it more productive. And if they're able, like the updates they've said that they have on it, which, oh, the funniest thing I saw was the barrel roll, which means it now has a gyroscope, which is cool. I'm waiting to see how developers use this. But I think with this Apple Pencil Pro, the big reason I want it is I want to get into graphic design. And I think this might be the thing that makes me go, I don't know, something about it was like, this is the time to get into graphic design. The haptic feedback, I like the hover over thing, is really cool to me. Which means just a lot of the times with the Apple Pencil now, you physically have to touch it to do stuff. It does have the double tap, but I don't know. I want to see how I feel like this Apple Pencil Pro is underrated at the moment, because I feel like if certain people get a hold of it, this could be great. But I'm actually curious about you guys. Do you guys, what do you edit on? Do you edit on an iPad, a computer, a laptop? And do you think $2,000 is a lot for an editing setup? Now, be that as it may, I don't just use my iPad just for video editing. When I travel, I use it for Steam Link. So if I ever want to access my PC while I'm on the road, I use remote play. What else do I do with it? I do a lot of things. A lot of the things, like obviously I consume media with it, but I'm just kind of curious. And the only thing I'm also mad about is if I update, I use it when I'm at home. I use the Kingston Pro dock, and I'm debating, should I wait till Kingston releases a 13-inch dock, because there's no way it's gonna fit. And because the Kingston dock is also revolutionary. I did a video about that. Check out this somewhere. I'll put it in this thing. I want to upgrade, but $2,000 is a lot, but I'm gonna end up getting it hopefully. No, I'm debating, if I don't get it this summer, I'm probably gonna wait till Black Friday. Black Friday is probably when I'll get it, because knowing Apple, it'll be a 10% off sale, but 10% is better than nothing. So I'm gonna get going. If you guys have any questions, how do you feel about the Apple iPad Pro and all the things they do? I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.